Hey guys, welcome back here. And in today's class, I'm going to show you a trading secret that will help you start making profitable trades. If you understand this strategy, you're going to change the way you trade, and many of your trades would become very, very profitable. Now, the name of this strategy is called order blocks. Now, I know a lot of people know about order blocks, and some people don't know about it, but I'll be breaking it down in such a way that you understand it, understand how it works, and how to use it profitably. Now, here comes our chart, and certainly we can find that on this chart, there's one thing we can actually notice: the price of the market is actually going up, and it gets to some point where the market just started going down. Now, at this point, you can see this is the last green candle, okay, the last bullish green candle before this red candle starts forming and coming down. This is called an order block. All right. An order block, let me give you an example of what it can mean. It means where when the big boys, the whales, the banks start selling their coins or selling their cryptos, or the market starts dropping. When you find this thing, it's a place where the big guys has sold, and it means the market is going to drop. You can see this huge red drop. These two, green and red, is called an order block. All right. So this is referred to as a bearish order block because the market was going up, and then there's a bearish sign here. Okay, this is the bearish order block, and it started coming down. All right. Now let's look at the bullish order block. Now this is another example where the market was actually coming down. The market was actually coming down. There was no disturbance on the downtrend until this place. The big guys and of course big boys, the banks, bought here, and the market started going up. The market refused to go down. This place where there is a change in price pattern is called an order block. You can see another block is usually a red candle with a green candle. Okay, two of them forms the order block. I'm going to show you this last one we just left. You can see a green candle and a red candle. Both of them forms the bearish order block, and this one forms the bullish order block. So basically, order blocks are where you can find this kind of price pattern showing that there is a change in price. All right, you can find order blocks everywhere on your charts, and I'll show you how to use them to make very profitable trades. All right, so here is what we're going to do. This is just the last example I gave you, where we found a downtrend. The trend was coming down, and suddenly there was an order block. Now you can see the price changed and it started going up. Now what you're going to do is to take out your rectangle, draw the first bullish green candle after the downtrend. Okay, once the downtrend is over, you have identified the order blocks and the price is going upwards. Okay, use your rectangle to draw a map from the first green candle, which, because it's got a bullish order block because the price is about to go up. So the first bullish green candle, you draw your rectangle this way. All right, and what do? You wait for price to play and come inside this place, then you can enter from here. All right, I'm going to give you another example. This is the bearish order block. We just talked about it. Here the price was actually going up and up and up, and here we found an order block. This one is going to be called a bearish order block because it was going up initially, and then there was a huge order block, which means banks, big guys, and of course big markets movers sold, and the price marked red. So the first red mark, you're going to use your rectangle, okay, to map it out like this, and wait for price to enter into this place before you can take your decisions. But then you don't just enter there and take your decisions blindly. I'll show you how to do it. All right, so there are rules of the road and things you must do. Okay, the first thing is to identify the trend, which I told you about. Identify the trend and identify the order blocks. Know if it's an uptrend or a downtrend. Identify your order blocks, just like we have done here. we identified our order blocks. Here you can see this is another block. We've identified the other block, that there's another block here, so you must know that there's another block. Okay, and the next step is to know if it's a bullish or bearish order block. Then third step, draw your map, reduce your time frame to identify another order block. I'm going to explain what I mean. All right, then take your trade. So let's get straight into a live chart and let me make you understand what this means. Now this is a Bitcoin chart, and of course you can use this to trade your futures, spot, or any market at all. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to just zoom up. So here we can identify our order block. First of all, you can see this is the first order block we can find. Guys, you can see the order block. The market was actually coming down, coming down, coming down. Then you can see this is an order block. So what I said you are going to do, this is a bullish order block because market was coming down. Then there is a bullish sign, which means big guys are buying. I told you, take your triangle, all right, come to the first bullish candle, which is this green candle, and draw it this way. Size it from beginning to end and draw it this way. Then what you're going to do is to wait for price to enter into this green candle, but that is not all. Okay, now you can wait for price to enter and the price is going to play and play and play, and of course you might start losing your profit. So what other thing must you do? What you have to do is that you have to reduce your time frame. Now we're on the 1 hour time frame. So if you're on the 1 hour time frame, one of the strategies I use is that you're going to reduce from 1 hour to 2 more time frames below. So if you're using 1 hour time frame, you go down to 15 minutes time frame. Okay, 15 minutes. So I'm going to click on it. You have marked it out. Don't forget. In fact, I'm going to put a padlock on this so that this doesn't it doesn't go away. So I'm going to lock it. So we're going to go and reduce the time frame to 15 minutes. So I'm going to go down like this and go to the 15 minutes time frame. So if you're using a 4 hour time frame, you go down to 1 hour time frame. If you're using a 1 hour time frame, you go down to 15 minutes time frame. Guys, so this is the 15 minutes time frame, and this was where we marked our order block. Okay, we marked it here, and we are going to be waiting on the 15 minutes time frame to find another order block that is an up that is a bullish order block. So you can see this inside this rectangle. Now where is the next order block? We can find the next order block is here, and this is where we can take our trade. It is called an order block in an order block. All right, now you can take your trades from here and the price starts going up. This is an order block. You can see this is an order block. You can take your trade from it. So even if the price enters here, you are not ready, you are not going to take your trade until you find the order block. Okay, now you can see the price from here would have gone up, gotten some profit here, and of course you wait for the price to come down here again, and you can see here is another order block. Okay, another order block from here that would have taken another trade. Now this is actually very, very nice. So we're going to go back to spot out order, go back to spot order instances, and of course let's look at other instances. So we are basically looking for an order block in an order block. Okay, so I'm going to go to an 1 hour time frame back. So back on our 1 hour time frame, let's spot another order block, guys. So these order blocks are everywhere, so it's not going to be very difficult for you to find. So guys, is this another block? Yes, we found an order block. Okay, we found another block, and you can see it here. Okay, the price was going up, and this is an order block. You can see this is a bearish order block. So I told you what you're going to do is to just take your rectangle, quickly mark the red handle and draw it like this. Draw it to the end. Okay, make sure you mark your red candle very well, just the size of the full red candle. Okay, you can lock it so it doesn't move. Now we're going to look out for another order block inside this order block, but on a lower time frame. So we're going to go down to 15 minutes time frame to confirm this. I'm going to go down to 15 minutes time frame, and once we are here, so I'm going to move it and look out for where we've made that decision. Okay, this can be very, 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 very easy for you if you understand how this works. All right, this can be so easy for you if you understand how this works. So guys, let's find, okay, this is where we took that order from. So you can see this is where we marked our order block on a 1 hour time frame. Now we are looking out for another order block in the 15 minutes time frame. So the price came down, you're waiting for it to enter into this place, but not just entering, to form an order block into this place. So the next order block we can find is here. Inside this block again, we found another order block. This is where we can take our trade. Now you must find this order block in the 15 minutes time frame, and this shows that the market is on a downtrend and is synchronizing with the bigger time frame, which means the 15 minutes time frame and the 1 hour time frame are now in a full downtrend. You can now enter a position from here, and of course you would have taken some profit. So let's quickly go back to the 1 hour time frame, and of course let's go back to the 1 hour time frame, and of course you're going to you're going to get another sign. You're going to get another signal right now. Okay, so I hope you're enjoying this. Give this video a like, of course, if you understand what we are talking about. Okay, so this is supposed to be an order block. Okay, this is the one we just finished. So this is going to be another order block. You can see this is an uptrend, this is an uptrend, and this is an order block. You by now you must have known how to identify an order block. So what you do, this is a bearish order block, because the sign the market was going up and then started coming down, but you can identify the order block here. Okay, so we're going to mark this bearish red candle with our green rectangle. Just fully draw it like this and map it out like this. I don't want to take so much time, guys. I don't want to take so much time, so I just want to make this so easy. Make sure you put it at the size. Okay, so now that we are here, next thing we're going to do, I'm going to lock it, and we'll go down to a lower time frame. We'll go down to a lower time frame. 1 hour, we are going down to 15 minutes, guys. We're going down to 15 minutes. Okay, we're going down to 15 minutes. So since you're on a lower time frame, let's go to where we are taking the trades. Go down to where we took the trades. So just going to search for it. Now this can be very, very nice if you know what you are doing. Like I mentioned, if you know what you are doing, this is going to be really cool for you. So don't worry about the delay. You can just do this on your own also to understand it better. Okay, to understand this better, you can do it completely on your own. So I think this is where we took the sign from. Okay, I think we have treated this one already. This is the last one we did. So we have another one waiting for us at this place. So this is the one we've just done. This is the one we've just done, and you can see how the other blocks looks like on a lower time frame. Okay, so this is a lower time frame. The market has come down. You are waiting for another order block inside this. Okay, now the first order block you can see is here. Actually, is here. You can see you would have taken advantage of this market. Another order block you can see is here. You'd have taken advantage of this market. Another order block you can see is here, and you'd have taken advantage of this market. Make sure that the order block you are looking out for is inside the major order block on the bigger time frame. So we are looking out for an order block in an order block. All right, so I'm going to give one more last example, and I hope you get it all. Okay, I'm going to take out all the three drawings I've drawn. Go back to the 1 hour time frame, and let's do this one more time. Okay, one more time. So if you know you understand this, give this video a like. If you know you're getting value, you can also give this video a like. Okay. So let's look out for another order block. Now, guys, this is another order block. You can see the market was coming down, and you can find an order block. This is a very good order block. It's a bullish order block. So I'm going to take my rectangle, draw the bullish sign, which means not the red candle, the green candle. Draw it, and I'm going to lock it up, going to lock it, and I'm going to go down to the 15 minutes time frame to find an order block that will form inside this order block on the 15 minutes time frame, not where you marked. All right. So I'm going to go down to find another order block that will be forming inside this order block. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly move. Yes, guys, and this is amazing. And this strategy can actually change the way you trade. Change the way you trade. It can work for both sports, futures, your forex, and of course, so many other trading instruments that exist. Okay, several of them. So let's take this as our last example, because I know most people already understand this strategy, and by now you'll be able to trade it completely by yourself. Okay. So let me find that I told you the name of the strategy is an order block in an order block. So I'm going down to where I actually marked. Sorry, you have to take that step. Now, you can see that this is where we marked. So this is not what we're looking out for. We're looking out for an order block inside this order block. All right. So of course, the first order block we're going to find is here. This is where an order block happened. And of course, you can take your trade from here. Now, once you find this happening, this is a downtrend. You find this happening, you can now take your trade from here because another order block has formed. Then from here, you can see that it's an uptrend. Okay, wait for price to come inside here again before if price comes inside this rectangular block, you have to look out for another order block inside it on a lower time frame. So guys, I will see you on another one. Make sure you have a very wonderful day, and of course give this video a like if you're understanding it, and I'll see you again in another class.